Alright, we are so back in the commentary booth, ready for another GT4 race. Just sitting here waiting on Ghost to open back up that lobby. Here, you know what we can do. I think I'll watch this. Here we go. Alright, get that, where's it at? There it is, okay. How's everyone doing? How we all doing tonight? Should be just a couple more minutes before the server goes back up. Just gonna do a mic check real quick. Mic check. That sound awful. But I'm there. Oh, don't do that. Okay. That's always good. Look how pretty this KTM, man. You know, I was talking to Ghost about this a couple weeks ago, and he's like, ew, it's ugly. Look at it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous car right there. So I'm gonna go ahead. Let's take a look at the standings here. I'm gonna go find those. I actually want to see who's leading the championship here. I believe, what's his face is Earthly. I think he's leading the drivers' championship right now. Where is that? I gotta go find that. Standings and results. Here we go. Drivers. Yep, Earthly is leading. He's got a comfy margin too. I mean, he's leading by 14 points over Louis, then Otosaurus. Chasing the racks, 4th, Dr. Monco, 5th. He's having a good season in these GT4s. He's looking pretty good. Got Bob 6th, Go 7th. Bunch of new guys in here too. Bunch of guys I never really heard of racing in this, which is always good to see. The team, 9 a.m. on top. Holy cow, that's a big lead. They got he's over a 70-point lead at the top of the table. That is a little bit crazy. Crazy. And then Mediocre is 2nd. Of course, they had that awful couple of races last time out at Kailami. Taking each other out, flipping, doing everything you don't want to do. Turtle team currently sitting in third. They're also pretty far back, 173 points total. So they're over 100 off the leader. 9 a.m. just running away with this one. Then you got Twisted Pedal 4th, Intercontinental 5th. Then it really drops off for 6th, 7th, and 8th here. But I think most of those teams haven't done every round. Just gotta wait for this server to go back up. Of course, for anyone new watching, 8-minute qualifying, and then followed by 2 20-minute races. Both races using a starting order from the original qualifying session. So qualifying really important in this series. It's kind of 2 for the price of 1. So that's definitely going to be something to pay attention to when we get going here. Got, looks like 19 drivers for tonight. Oh, server's live. Let's go back into that. We can stop looking at this beautiful KTM. Let's go and load that up here. All right. And what was interesting is that in the air, I'm gonna turn down my audio a little bit here. It's a little loud. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's loud. Oh. Easy, easy, easy. Oh my goodness. Shit's bugging. Okay. It's a little bit better. We're on 4 now. It's about half of what I normally have. Should be good. Oh, chucking it down now. Of course, the weather will change again before we get into qualifying. Just got another 45 seconds here before quali starts. Oh, I didn't realize that car was blue. I missed the mark on my spotter guide. I had to go purely off of his onboard from his infamous YouTube compilations. And I did not see the blue. Oh well. Now I know. I already see a couple mistakes I did. But it is what it is. Now it is quali time. Full wet. I mean, it is chucking it down. Track is flooded. We'll have to see if it gets better over the session, but to be honest, I don't think it will. I mean, this is where, you know, just getting a lap is going to be pretty good here. Let's get, oh yeah, we want that one. Okay. Can we hop on board here? Actually, we'll do that. We'll follow Earthly around when he gets to his first lap, so we can kind of see what it looks like out there. Won't do it quite yet, though. So it looks like the current queue for the first lap is going to be Earthly He's gonna be the first one to start. He's gonna be the first one to see what's going on around here. We got Ghost following him. And then we got, it looks like, number 9, which is Louis. And then we got the 65, the 147, in that train that's incident, and then ETR understeer. A bunch of the fast guys have worked their way to the front. Oh, Louis off. Wow. Tells you how wet he is. Or what it is, not how wet he is. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. What it is. I mean, it's gonna be... You know, the thing is with this track is there's a lot of streams that flow around. I know at the top of Eau Rouge, there is a massive stream that if you hit it the wrong way, you're done. So it's gonna be... these guys just gotta be super cautious here. Let's go on board with Earthly Leader. Look at this view. Steering wheel kind of... oh wait, we could change the camera. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go on board through here. So, around the last corner, you want to stay off that exit curb on the wet. As the TC just lights up over that paint. Starting the lap, you're looking towards that white braking board right there. Somewhere around there you want to brake. Looks like he's going to take first gear. This is a lot of that inside curb. Not sure if that's ideal. And now you got to be careful here on the right. There's a pretty big puddle right there as he clips the TC because of it. Now up Eau Rouge. You know, this corner, I mean, there's a little bit of a puddle right there. You can see he kind of hit it. But it's not too bad. Now there's this puddle right on right on this curve here. You can see lights up the TC again because of it. And you just got to be so careful through that little section. And now heading into Lake Com. Once again, super careful over these curbs. All that paint does not mix well with the water. Super slippy. Especially on the exit here, you get all up in the TC. Actually does a good job to avoid it. This corner, he's going to take an early apex, kind of do an in-out-in approach. Getting on that power as early as he can. I mean, quite tentative on this lap so far. You gotta be so careful through here. It's so easy to overshoot and end up on that AstroTurf out there. And if you do that, I mean, the lap's invalid, so, you know, all your hard work's, you know, up and done, but did a good job keeping it on the track there. Now this corner right here, it really invites you to use the curb on the outside, but when it's wet like this, you gotta be super careful. Which in the dry you would use a lot more than what he did, but with the wet, that's about all you can take. Now this corner is very sketchy, Blanchimont. Very tentative through there. Don't want to throw the lap away here. Good job keeping on the track still. Here, gonna take that first gear, slowest corner on the track. Does a good job. Keeps it off the curb on the outside. And that is going to be a 252.1. Which shows you just how slow it actually is out here right now, or how flooded it is. We only got enough time for one more lap too. This session's really flying by here. Let's back out here. Otosaurus goes 0.6 down, Louis 2 seconds. Actually, I want to change the camera. that one. We got Chasing the Racks 4 seconds, Smitty 4 seconds down. Who's next across the line here? We got Electric Blade and then Calamari coming up. Then behind him is Murdekai. Looks like Calamari had an invalid lap there. He's going to have to make sure he keeps it on the track for this one. And same case for Murdekai, actually. Number 7 is Dr. Monko. See if he can put anything down. Nope. And last one to start another lap will be Zizork in the 21 McLaren. Earthly leader already over halfway through with his lap. Zizork also doesn't set a time down. Well, most of the grid hasn't set a time, only the top 7 have. Let's go back to Earthly Leader here as he comes through to start the last sector. Still pouring. Track is flooded, man. As Otosaurus is currently parked in the pit lane. His lap is done. Same with, I believe that was Worms with Friends who had a yellow flag flying for him. So Otosaurus is done. Worms with Friend is done. And yep, session, and this is the last lap for everybody. See if Earthly can lay down some sort of improvement here. As we come through the bus stop. And that is going to be a 51.7. He does improve. He's a second clear of Otosaurus in second. Ghost, has he got a lap here? He has. He goes P3. So we got Louis. Oh, Louis nearly had it. Only 5/10 down. Next across the line is going to be the 147 of ETR understeer. And that's going to be... Nope, no lap. Shred Jammies goes up to P4. We got the number 11. That's Smitty. See if he can clock an improvement. He does. Up to P6. We have the 401 and the 42 crossing the line. 42, I believe, improved a little bit. And also the 401 of JJ Cougs. I believe he also improved. And, oh, is that that? I guess that's that. Huh. So the top 10 set a lap. And then the bottom 7 did not. Very bad news for Incident. Number 65 Porsche for Mediocre Motorsports. That's not where he wanted to be. And a very spread out grid. Of course, qualifying in these conditions is extremely difficult. Actually, is Zizork still on the lap? Why did it... Is he gonna improve here? I guess that was a no. Okay, so for the race, it looks like the track is now just wet instead of flooded. So it might make it a little bit easier for these guys, although it looks like the rain will pick up halfway through this first race. Why can I not return to garage? Okay, I think my game's glitched out here a little bit. I am just going to exit and then come back in here real quick. I don't know, something felt wrong there. Okay, we are back. What's also going to be interesting here is I believe they will actually start right before Eau Rouge. I'd imagine it's going to get a little bit hairy through there. Lap 1. We got a Mercedes 1234. If you had any doubts as to what the quickest car was, there you go. In other news, it looks like the rain is falling so hard now the track has gone back to flooded, which is interesting. It is raining super hard. I mean, wow. So just to reiterate here, our qualifying order, or at least the top 5, Earthly has another pole, followed by Louie, Otosaurus, Shred Jammies, and Ghost. T Cook, so, yeah, dude, the track is genuinely labeled as flooded. There are genuine streams rolling across the track. I would not be surprised if we will see a massive pileup on the exit of Eau Rouge, because there's a massive puddle there. Somebody's gonna hit it, and they're gonna go off. But we're about to find out here. As Earthly Leader is gonna get us underway. I'm gonna throw the camera back a little bit here. See if we can get a good angle of the impending doom. Actually, let's just go back up to Otis, or Earthly. As we are about to go green for round number 4. We are green. Here we go. Up the hill. Looks like we're all getting through okay. And there's a bit of contact there. Chasing the wreck's going. Oh, there's a big contact back there. We got Calamari in the wall. Couldn't quite catch what happened there. Worms with Friends also going off the track a little bit there. Oof. Looks like a lot of cars involved there. The 71 and the 73 still sat there. Murdekai and Super Sack Squirrel involved in a heavy crash. We'll have to go back through the replays after the races here, as I don't really want to miss anything live. Earthly Leader maintaining the lead. Yeah, you might be. They might be seeing the stewards. T Cook might be happening. So we got. Let's see here. I think there is about 4 cars involved in that Eau Rouge incident, maybe more. I wish I had a better camera for that one. I kind of sucks that I missed it, but we'll take a look at it in the post-race debrief here. Any crazy battles going on right now? There's a good battle going on here for 10th. It's like the front 5 have kind of fanned out a little bit. We'll just keep our eyes on these guys. Oh no, you're doing IMSA Open? What, T-Cook, where are they at this week? Is it Spa? Or is that the GT3 series? If it's Spa, then it's going to be chaos. Youch. Yeah, Spa is not a good track for iRacing IMSA. Kind of brings out the worst in people. Earthly building up a 2-second gap already up to Louis. Yeah, at least it's dry. You're not racing in this. This is catastrophic conditions right now. Track is still flooded. It's gonna dry up in 30 minutes, but that won't matter. Yeah, chasing the rack, so it looks like they're all kind of passing. Worms with Friend dropping like crazy here. Gets absolutely mugged on the straight. Might have caught that puddle wrong. That's the spray from these cars, man. It's gotta be pretty hard to see right now. That's not what I wanted. Let's see if we can get an onboard here. Oh, not what I wanted. Oh, Worms with Friends sends it on Dr. Monco. And that is going to be another incident sent to the stewards, I fear. See if we can... Oof. Yeah, you ain't seeing much in that. Well, as he is waiting for... It's an interesting problem with Worms and Friends. I don't think he has his wipers on. I mean, all the other wipers seem to be working here. I think Worms with Friends is in some trouble here. No wipers for my boy. If I can find him again. Where's he at? Where'd he go? See if we can find him again. Let me just stick with some onboard cameras here. As the 21 has ended up in the pit lane, that's Z-Zork. Must have had some type of major incident. Yes, let's go back. Yeah, Worms with Friends has, yeah, no wipers. I'll tell you what, that's gonna make for an interesting compilation video. We can't see anything. Unless he's using the hood cam, which is a possibility. Let's see, are any close battles? Worms with Friend is pretty close to Dr. Monco here. Smitty BS right behind Shred Jammies. Or no, sorry, this is JJ Cougs. Apologies. Ghost is right here too. Chasing the racks behind him. This is currently the train for P5. You can see the spray, making it a little bit tricky to see. Dr. Monko also not too far behind Incident for 10th place. Ooh, JJ Cougs going wide there. Maybe starting to struggle a little bit. Track is still flooded. This Ghost is going to have, I think, a pretty good run here. It looks like Smitty might have upshifted a little bit early. It was all over the paint over there. Ghost is definitely going to be interested in making a move here. So he is going to make a late decision to try to stick a nose in. Not going to work chasing the racks now. Going to get a good run. Oh, the switchback. It's going to be side by side here. As we see Ghost now fly back to the mirror. He's got that move done. As that whole exchange has allowed JJ Cougs to build up that gap a little bit more. Oh, and that is JJ Cougs getting a little bit wide there. And Ghost also going wide. Oh. And you could hear when they get to that puddle, the revs light up, and you can kind of hear that TC start to kick in too. It's chasing the Rex and Smitty going at it. Woo! Why did it put me there? Okay, let's get out of that. It's just not working there.
We are halfway through, not over yet.
Let's just go back to this camera. Sorry for missing that battle. Looks like Smitty is now behind chasing the Rex. Oof, Smitty going wide again. And Ghost right on his bumper now. Ghost looking to the outside. And is he gonna try to stick his nose in there? He is. Oof. Still side by side. Yeah, this is a great battle. We are still going side by side. All around. Oh my goodness. That is great racing right there. Ghost makes it stick around the outside of, I believe that corner is called Stablo. What a move. Great racing. Now Understeer is going to have a little crack at Smitty, I think, as well. Ooh. Understeer catching a little bit of that curb, getting all kinds of loose. It's Dr. Monko now closing in on the back of understeer. Oh, Smitty and understeer. Massive crash. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. What happened there? Oh. Okay. I wish I could tell you, but my game is frozen. Once again. It will not let me do a thing. I cannot drive, I cannot do anything. Shit. Oh, I can't even pause. My game is, oh shit. Game is soft locked. You'll love to see it. Alright, I gotta restart the stream now, cause, yeah, it won't even let me, pause and quit out. So, alright, I'll be back in a minute here.